This tutorial is going to walk you through getting your Zebra fonts downloaded and set up so that you can use them really easily to create different rhinestone designs. And what I've done so far is I have a 2-inch, a 3-inch, a little over 2-inch, and a 2.5-inch Zebra font in a few different styles. And on the right you can see how wide they are when you type the word and get it set up. For SS10 stone, this one is 7 inches, this is almost 11. The third one down is about an 8-inch word, and the fourth one is an 11-inch. So you can kind of see how getting those set up, you're gonna be a little bit limited by how long your word's going to be. So for instance, with the 3-inch font, you're going to have to be careful because a 5-letter word is going to extend about 11 inches across. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go through the directions and then I'm going to show you how I put them together. What you do is you open up your font box and you're going to select one of the Zebra fonts, and I'm going to select, just for purposes today, I'm going to select Zebra Font 4. And let's type in 2 letters. We're going to type in RA. And so put your caps lock on and type in RA, hit enter, take your caps lock off, and type in RA again. Now you have your words and you go into your font box, and this particular font you size at a 3. So I'm going to type in a 3 here, and now that is sized for an SS10 stone. The next thing you need to do is separate the 2 parts so you can work with them. So you go into text, break your text by line, and now we've got 2 separate lines, and essentially what you're going to be doing is pulling these letters into your word. So we want to separate this out by character. So I'm going to go into break text by character, so now these are separate. Okay, the next step is you're going to convert each line to rhinestones and add color. So let's do the first line. Open up your rhinestone conversion chart, and I'm going to convert it to the SS10 stone. And once that's converted, I'm going to add some color, and I'm going to add purple to that one. Now let's group that, and let's take these one at a time. Again, we're going to convert that to the rhinestone, and I'm going to add a little yellow to that, and I'm just going to pull it up. You can group this just so that you've got a solid object to move in, and it's a little easier to work with, although I don't like to group it till I get it in because it seems like it's easier for me to see it. So let's zoom in on that, and again move it around with your arrow keys till you get it in place. And that's all there is to it. And then sometimes I'll group it just so I don't want it to shift at all. And the last letter, which is an A, let's convert that, change it to yellow, and we're going to move that right in to position. This Zebra font's a little bit easier, I think, than the others because I have it outlined in a color. So it's pretty easy to pull in your second letter to form it. So there you go, it's all done, and when you go to cut that, let's open up our cutter. Well, that's not going to, actually, let's not open up the cutter because it's got we have all these colors in there. But when you open up the cutter, it's going to show up as a purple and yellow, and it'll be easy to cut. So for sake of following through on the directions here again, let's do one of these. So here I've typed in the RA Zebra Athletic font, cheer twice, and I've got it again as a whole entity. Let's go into the font box, type in 2.5, and now that is a SS10 size. All right, let's break the text by line. Let's highlight the first line and convert it. Add a color, and I don't want any outline in there. Group it. The second line, again, we're going to break it by character, and you're going to convert each one to rhinestones first, but let's just, to make this go faster, I'm going to do it as a group. Okay. Now, let's zoom in here so we can see what we're doing. Well, let's not zoom in, I guess. All right, let's pull each letter in. And once you kind of get the hang of this, it goes really fast. And because you've grouped your first set of letters, once you get these lowercase letters in place, you can tweak them a little bit to make sure you got them lined up the way you want them. And for instance, this H, I'm going to bring down the letters a little bit and pull it over because I want it to be lined up right when I go to the cutter. And let's do the R, a little bit of tweaking on this R. And the E, you can see the top of it, you want to pull it up a little bit so it's in place. And then the lines are lined up. All right, so that's ready to go. Now, again, the same thing holds true for these. I'm not going to go through the steps on those, but we'll start the steps for you. The Zebra Athletic Large, you're going to go into your font box and type in a 4 for SS10 stones. And then again, you start the same thing again. You're going to break your text by line. And then the second set is going to be broken by character so you can pull them in one by one. The third, the Zebra Rounded, go in the font box and type in a 3. And that's again about a 2-inch letter. And divide it by line. The last one is the Zebra Font 4. And that Zebra Font 4 again is a 3 in the font box. And once you have broken the text by line, you're good to go. So I hope that this helps you understand how to make the zebra fonts, and hope you have fun with it. Thank you.